Alright guys, we're out here with the RCLogger. We're trying to pair up this app. Actually, I want to show you guys the app. That's the one thing I haven't really gotten into with you guys. So we're going to try to show you real quick. Hope the reflection on this phone you can see in the camera. It says pairing. Okay, so the first thing is you download the app. Then you got to give them permission. There's a little thing, there's a bunch of list of stuff, and you just hit permission to location. That was the thing I couldn't quite figure out at first. It was kind of giving me a little bit of a hard time at first. So anyway, so that's the thing. You just got to give them permission to your location on the phone. Okay, so this is the first thing that pops up after you hit pairing. Matter of fact, I'll show you. We're going to go back. Okay, this is the first thing. As soon as you hit this, you hit pairing. It says press and hold the button on the left rear LED for 5 seconds. So looks like the quadcopter is, that's the antenna in the back, then it must be this one here on this side. So okay, so it's this button here, guys, on that side. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and push that down and hold it for 5 seconds. 5, okay. Now let's see. Next. Application wants to turn on Bluetooth. Allow, yes. Alright. Navigator. Okay, let's see here. This is pairing. This is eye control, initialization. Guess it's looking for it. I haven't seen any videos where they show how to pair this. Actually, on the RCLogger channel, they show all about this app. All right, they show all about this app, and they say in another video we'll show you how to pair it. But for some reason, I've never seen that other video. Someone else did a review on this quadcopter, and they too just automatically just showed you the app and how to go through it, but they never showed you how to pair it. So let's see if we can find this on Bluetooth maybe. Only thing I see is that. I'm not even sure it's as mo cute. I don't know if that's it. I mean, is it connected? Let's see. Now, okay, let's go into geofence settings. It says loading. So it's definitely not connected to the quadcopter. Alright, let's see if it is now. I believe it is. I believe she is paired now. Thinking. Don't know why it's doing that though. It is connected though, so not sure why it's doing that though. Never seen it do that before. Alright, so anyway, we're gonna back up away from this actually so I can show you guys this. So here's the height in the geofence. I just hit the geofence. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It says geofence settings. Let me go into geofence. It says height. This is how far you'd like it to go high. I want it to go a little bit higher maybe. And this is in meters. So I'm gonna put 30 meters. I mean, you can go up there pretty high. I think it goes up to 100. No, I take that back. It goes up to 40 meters. So I'm gonna put 30 meters. All right. and distance in meters, how far you want it to go. I want it to go as far away as I can get it to go in meters. Let me go 100 meters and upload, then hit upload. Alright, how about the return to home setting? Let's see what it says here. Height in meters. Okay, so I wanted to go higher than 8 meters for sure when it comes back. I want to fly into no trees or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and go, I'm going to go 25 meters. That's pretty high. Alright. And which way you want it to face when it comes back. Keep the current heading, or head facing away, or head facing towards you. I guess, what about, let's see here, head facing away. I want the rear end to come back towards me, so we're going to upload it like that. Alright. Now, we're going to go, let's see, what else we got here. We got factory reset. If, if it gets out of order, or, you want to go back to how it was set, like originally, you can factory reset it. Reboot. Return to home, English, or German, English, of course. Let's go back to this page here. I'll show you something else too. You can set this to, we'll show the height, the geofence basically on height. So this is low altitude control. This is when it comes down to a certain level. I'm going to keep it at 5 meters, because that's what it was stock. That's when it comes down to 5 meters, it comes down much easier and in control, even if in racing mode, I believe that's what it is. Okay. That one you don't have to upload, it just basically uploads automatically. Let's see what else we got here. So the camera stabilization, actually, this is the neat feature where the camera automatically keeps the horizon. Well, you can turn it on and off, but I'm going to keep mine on. I think that's a neat feature that no other quadcopter that I have has, and I'm going to leave that on, guys. I'm not going to mess with that. But you can turn this off, and with the knob on the controller that I showed you guys in my last video, you can adjust the camera where you want it and it'll stay. If you want to fly it, basically like a racing quad, and you're more used to a racing quad, how the camera's already fixed at a certain position, you can do that by turning this off and then adjusting with the knob the angle of the camera. But I'm going to leave mine like this. I like it, the fact that it keeps the horizon all the time. Okay, so we're going to go back. One more, let's see here. So we did the camera stabilization, we showed the low altitude control. I kept mine at 5 meters. The settings, I showed you English for the language. The geofence we just kind of fixed up a little bit, and the reboot and the factory set. And that's it, guys. That is the whole app in a nutshell, guys. Just quickly wanted to show you guys that and how this works. And we're going to add this to a little more flight footage. I got a little more flight footage of it in this park here, flying around. Got some nice sunsets and a little bit of FPV footage as well. So we're going to go ahead and add this little app explanation onto it too, and I hope you guys enjoy. Anyway, after it was doing that little beeping and the props were going beep, 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 kind of moving by themselves, and it was doing that beeping, I went ahead and turned it off and turned it back on just to see, and it is fine. So not really sure why it was doing that when the app was connected to it, but it did download the things that I put in the app. It was able to download them, and it is flying fine, as you can see. So it was a successful update with the app, and that is how you get into it, and it is how it works, guys. So I'm going to fly it around for you a little bit. Out here at nighttime with the RCLogger, the 250 Navigator. Just want to show you guys what the lights look like at nighttime. Wow, you see that? See how it goes dim for a second? Like it's saying it's ready. The blue light stopped blinking in the back, so that means it is actually ready. So we're gonna go ahead and take off. Go ahead and armor. Kind of cool how it blinks for a minute. Like it's almost like a little strobe. Like, see that? Look at that. How you like that, guys? You can even move the thing around and it comes right back. That a 250 racing quad also incorporates GPS. I think it's really sweet. Seems rock solid though. And the lights are really cool. That's what I wanted to show you guys with the lights. Has the red in the front, white in the back with the blue indicator. I'll show you something else too. When you switch modes, actually we're gonna land it, I'll show you. It's a little dark, so I don't kind of want to do it in the air, but alright, as soon as it touches ground, you don't have to kill it either. It automatically cuts off somehow. It's amazing. Pretty neat. So I'm going to show you the modes. I want to show you. Purple is, it's like an intermediate mode. It's like a sport mode basically. You know, still has self-leveling, but it's way faster, has a lot more pitch and roll. And then the red it's kind of an orange color. It is full acro mode, guys. That's full acro. And blue is GPS. So we're gonna go into sport for just a second. This you actually have to control your altitude, which is cool. I kind of like that actually. You know, I'm kind of so used to flying in manual mode that I'm used to this, but that's a pretty good punch out too. Haha, I like it. Alright, so we're going to switch back in GPS, see if we can see how it just caught itself in GPS. That's pretty cool. Cool thing about this in GPS, there's 3 rates actually. There's you know, dual rates, but there's actually 3 settings on the rates, and it's like a low, medium, and high. And even in GPS, you could really get cooking with it. You know, you can go into high rates and it really moves out, even though it's in GPS. Cool, man. Because most racing quads, you got to point your camera up, so when you're going forward fast, you know, you can see. You know, you can see where you're going. Well, this one does that for you. Because the thing is, with a racing quad, when you go to land, you can't see the ground because your camera's pointing towards the sky. Where this, you're still looking straight in front of you at all times. Sweet, sweet quad. This is the first time I've flown this at night though, and I must say the lights are really sweet on this, man. I did not even realize that they kind of strobe a little bit. Had no idea that they did that. This one's a little bit scary, guys. So this one's fast now. This one's faster than the Aton. It's definitely a racing quad, but with some really good flight characteristics that make it a good line of sight flyer as well as an FPV flyer. I really like this one. Alright, we're going to go ahead and land it because that is the low voltage, I believe. Yep. You hear it beeping? Yep. And wow, as soon as it hits the ground, it just it just cuts off. I mean, it's amazing. I've never seen another quad that does that. And it will beep to let you know when it's done. So stay tuned, guys. There will be more upcoming footage coming from this quadcopter. Peace out.